In our last video, we worked on the neutral spine, on how to establish the optimal articulation between the lumbar spine, the lowest lumbar spine, L5, and the sacrum, which is the spine bone of the pelvis itself. So today, let's look at the neutral rib spine, which I call neutral sternothoracic position, which is the optimal articulation of the rib cage in your neutral presentation. So we always begin neutral spine by softening the knees, and as we'll recall from last time, tightening the glutes, tightening the bum to set that neutral spine up. Remember, you'll notice my pelvis habitually sits in a lordosic position, and in order to get that neutral spine, tighten those glutes, get into that neutral spine position. So then what follows is establishing the neutral sternothoracic position. Some people naturally over-regimentalize their neutral rib cage, and it's not about overdoing, it's all about optimal position. And so generally speaking, neutral spine, and then find the rib cage. Do our best to establish a reference to the opening of the pelvis moving up. And let's try to avoid popping the ribs so the opening of the rib cage faces down like so. Let's get that rib cage so it more or less faces down. We want to avoid the flaring of the ribs, right? Avoid popping of the ribs, or even avoid hunching over. We want to find the optimal articulation, where each vertebral segment is 360 degree of articulation on the one above and below. Okay, generally speaking. So it's pretty easy. Establish neutral spine, then let's establish neutral sternothoracic position, which is neutral rib cage position. Thoracic spine is the spine that attaches to the rib cage. So generally speaking, we want to have the opening of the rib cage and the opening of the pelvis aligning, and it should feel like it's a nice, comfortable position. Just a little snippet of our sternothoracic for today, and we'll get to something else next time. See you soon.